They think I'm a killer. They think I'm a shot caller. I once was, not no more. I changed my life for the better. But it all depends on who you talk to. They're gonna tell you all kinds of different stories about me and probably never been around me. So I really don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what people think about me is what I think about me. My family think about me.
That's facts.
And good people think about me, real people. I'll never care about what busters or liars or cowards or I never cared about any of that.
So how long have you been incarcerated?
Today, I started on my 47th year, September 20th, 1979.
Wow. How old were you when you went to prison?
I was 19.
19? And
yes, ma'am.
What do you do to keep busy in prison?
Say that again?
What do you do to pass the time by?
Oh, shit. Everything. Well, I take a lot of classes, but when I first came to prison, they wasn't letting lifers out, so I was doing a lot of other things. But now that I'm programming, I'm trying to go home, and it might happen next month.
What was the original sentence? It was life in prison, or?
Yeah, I had 2 15 to life ran together. I had 2 murders, gang murders, and they ran them together, so I have 1 sentence of 15 to life.
So, outside of gang banging, who are you?
I'm Richard Cooper, a man, a father, and a good dude. I'm a good man. That's who I am. I love kids, I love dogs, I love people. But I'm eating some taffy, so you gotta kind of excuse me.
You're good.
But you let other people tell my story, they're gonna tell you a whole bunch of mess. But can't nobody tell my story but me. So, other than that, what's happening? What else you wanna know?
Are you gonna write a book?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you start it already, or?
No, I haven't. You know, I got a lot of homies, a lot of people on the street telling me not to do nothing until I get out. Because everybody been trying to get me to do podcasts and all kind of things. I don't know.
What's the greatest lesson you've learned being in prison for this long?
Say that again?
What's the greatest lesson you've learned being in prison for this long?
That I can make my own choices. See, when I came to prison, I was been a gang member all my life, ever since I was 10 years old. And I didn't understand choices back then. All I cared about was the neighborhood and the homies. But I grew up in prison and found out the homeboys thing don't really mean nothing. They'll leave you in the dark like it ain't nothing. All this gang shit don't mean nothing no more. It ain't nothing. Yeah.
Do you feel betrayed?
Not really, because I make my own decisions now, so it ain't what it used to be. So I just think it took me a while to understand a lot of things because I was holding on to something that wasn't real. But now that I know it ain't real, I'm just pushing forward now, just trying to go home, ride me a horse, and go fishing.
Facts.
Yeah.
What would you tell your younger self?
My younger self? Oh, don't join no gang. Do not join a gang. It don't mean nothing. You can't tell me 3 things that benefits you from being in a gang. Anything positive, they can't tell me. So I would tell not only me, but all the young kids out there, this ain't cool. This is not cool. No matter what they tell you, this is not cool, because when you come to jail, you ain't gonna hear from them. When your homeboys get killed, don't nobody go by there and check on their mama. They don't do no store runs. They don't take out no trash. They don't put clothes on the kids. They don't do nothing. So tell me the benefits of being in a gang.
Is there anything you think people could be doing better? Yeah, like should gang members maybe push kids to like learn a trade or stay in school instead of pushing them to also join a gang?
It's always something you can do better, but you got to look who you asking to do better. The people that's in the position to talk to the kids don't talk to the kids. See, you got people in the wrong position. Anybody that want power don't deserve it. Because to have power is a responsibility. And if you're not going to do the right thing with it, you shouldn't have it. And a lot of people on the street, especially gang members that got power, they ain't earned it. And anytime they think it's about them, it's not. Yeah, that's a whole nother book.
Yeah.
What's next? Yeah.
What would you tell the kids that are watching?
Listen to, it's all right to listen to your parents. Them dudes outside your house ain't your homies. They ain't your friends. And if you think so, ask them what makes them your friend. See what they tell you.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think people still stand on the same principles they used to stand?
No, I don't even think back then they stood on any principles because it's kind of hard to explain because it all depends on who you talk to. You know, you got a bunch of dudes out there, you got something that's real, but the majority is bullshit. They fake. You know what I'm saying? They misleading people and they telling stories that ain't real. See, if the kids don't know the truth, then they got to hear from somebody who's telling them a lie. They can't go check it and find out they're being lied to. But the kids, oh man, it's messed up out there right now. There ain't nothing I can really do, but I'm gonna do my best. When I get out of here, I'm gonna do my best. I got something to say to the kids. First thing I'm gonna do is go hug my mama.
Yeah.
And my daddy, and my daughter, and my grandkids. After that, I just want to sit still for a moment and just listen and take everything in. I've been gone so long that I'm not in a rush to do nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, I want a good home-cooked meal, strong woman. Yeah.
What's the first meal you want to have when you get home?
Oh, a whole bunch. Fried chicken and French fries, barbecue ribs. That I can start off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you when your daughter was born? Were you still outside of prison, or is this during?
I was in prison when my daughter was born. I was in Corcoran, family visit, 96. I was 36. I'm 65 now, so she's 29. Love of my life. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I know she's excited for you to come home.
Oh, yeah. She said I got to raise the grandkids.
Yeah. How old are the grandkids?
No, I got 1 3 and 1 1.
That's
3
beautiful.
and 1 boys. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. You just have a daughter, or do you have other kids?
I got a daughter and a lot of stepkids. I help a lot of women raise their kids.
Yeah.
Told you I'm a good man.
There's actually some great men in prison that do more for women than some of these men on the outside, to be honest.
Yeah, because the dudes on see, I don't know, when I left the street, women were a lot stronger than they are now. It's like they accept anything from a dude.
Yeah.
And they didn't used to do that, but then you got a bunch of dudes. If you ask them what makes them a man, they can't even tell you. But everybody want to say they're a man, and women always talking about they want a man, but if you ask them what do a man consist of, they can't even tell you.
What do you think makes a man a man?
A whole bunch of things. Morals, values, them principles, respect. Ain't nothing better than respect. But it's about choices and decisions. See, a man ain't going to be misled by other men once he's grown. See, a lot of people grow up and be man age, and they still like kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nowadays they'd rather pick up a gun than ball up their fist. When I was growing up, you had a problem, get in the middle of the street and get it done. Now you lose a fight, dude want to shoot you in your back. So you gotta be careful.
This is true. What advice would you give women that are dealing with a man in prison?
stand by him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never tell no woman to stand by a sucker, a buster, a liar, a cheater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ever tell no woman to stand. I'm not gonna support. I don't support lies and I don't support bullshit. Straight up.
Yeah.
You ask me something, you're gonna get the truth. You don't want it, don't ask for it. So I tell women, I'm not gonna tell y'all not to come up here and visit a man. Yeah, they need you.
Mm-hmm.
But know what that need is. Yeah, just know what that need is. The need the woman. Not what the woman can do, but the need the woman.
What advice would you give kids whose parents went into prison before they were even born?
That's kind of a rough one. That don't, because your parents in jail don't mean they don't love you.
Yes.
Just made a bad choice and made a bad decision. But that don't mean they don't love their kids. There's a lot of dudes in here that do love their kids. There's a lot of dudes in here that don't care. And people like that I don't even talk to. But you got some good dudes in jail that do love their kids. So I tell the kids, hey, love your family. Love your father and your mama if you got them. Give them a chance to make it right.
What do you think
And they will.
What do you think is the main difference between being on GP and like a 50-50 yard?
All of it is nothing no more. Don't none of this shit mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got more killers over here and you got on the main line. Everybody want to be important. You know what I'm saying? Just be real. Do your time and go home. This shit don't mean nothing no more. Everybody being told what to do. Ain't gonna tell me nothing. I don't have no leader. I don't have no boss. I'm my own boss, my own man. I make my own decisions and my own choices, and I make good ones. And I love my homies. That's real. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For